Okay, right, today's session is going to be column subtraction doing more than one exchange. Okay, so we're going to be using column subtraction. We started that yesterday, and now we're going to be thinking about exchanging. So when a number is bigger than what we're when a number is smaller than what we're taking away. So in column subtraction, we're going to use our understanding of place value to line up our thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. So we've got the equation 8,724 and we're taking away 5,853, and you can see on the left hand side I've got my 8,000s, my 700s, my 2 10s and my 4 1s, and I'm taking away the 5,853. So we're going to start off with our 1s because that's our smallest value. So we've got 4 1s, we're going to take 3 of them away. 1, 2, 3. You can see we've got 1 left, and we write that in the correct column on our column subtraction. We're now going to move over to the 10s. So you can see we've got 2 10s, but we want to subtract 5, so there's not actually enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to knock next door to the hundreds, and we're going to have to say, 100, would you exchange 100 with me for some 10s? So we can knock next door and exchange 100 for some 10s. So we take 100 away, we can exchange that for 10 10s because 100 is 10 10s. We can now take 5 10s or 50 away from that number. Okay, we have to make sure, and you can see on that right hand side when I've done my column subtraction, I've had to change that 700s to 600s because there's now 600s left over, and I've had to put a little 1 to indicate that that's a 10 onto our 2 to make 12. We can now take 5 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are left with 7 10s. We now move over to the hundreds. We've got 600s and we need to take 8 of them away. We can't do that, can we? So we're going to need to knock next door to our thousands, and we're going to have to say to the thousands, can we please exchange one of your thousands for 10 hundreds? Because remember, 10 hundreds makes 1,000. Okay, so we exchange, we move over, we've now got 10 more hundreds, and we have to change that number in the hundreds column. You can see on the right hand side I've crossed out my 8 and I've changed that to 7. Okay, and I've put a little 1 next to the 6 10s that were there before because we've now got 16 hundreds. Okay, we can now do 16 take away 8. Okay, how many have we got left? We've got 8 left over. We move to the thousands. 7,000 take away 5,000. We've got 2,000 left. You can see I've written the answer directly underneath all of the correct columns as I've been going along. Okay, so now let's try doing this without our place value counters. So we've got the equation 8,645 and we're going to take away 2,766. So we're going to start with our ones, smallest value, and we've got 5 ones and we need to take 6 of them away. There are not enough ones. So what we do is we have to knock next door to our 10s and we have to exchange one of our 10s for 10 ones. You cannot, and this is really important, you cannot just then do 6 take away 4 because subtraction is not commutative. Okay, it doesn't work. We must always take the bottom number from the top, so we must do 4 take away 6. So we have, 5 take away 6. Okay, we knock next door to our 10s. That changes to a 3 because we've now exchanged for 10 more ones. And you can see that I've got 3 10s now and I've got 15 ones. We've now got 15 and I can take away 6 from 15. The answer is 9. Okay, we can now go over to the 10s. There are not enough 10s. There's only 3 10s. We need to take 6 of them away. So we knock next door to the 100 and we can exchange 100 for 10 10s. So we've now got 500 and we've added on another 10 10s, which gets us up to 13 10s, 130. We can now do 130 take away 60 or 13 take away 6, which is 7 or 70. Okay, we go to the hundreds. Again, we've only got 500s. Can we take 7 of them away? No, we need to knock next door again to the thousands. we've now got 7,000s, because what he's going to do is he's going to exchange one of his thousands for 10 hundreds. We've now got 1,500. We can most definitely take 700s away from 1,500. Okay, and the answer is 8. Okay, so now we do the 7,000 take away 2,000, or 7 take away 2 is 5,000. So the answer is 5,879. Okay, you're now going to have a practice. 3,630 take away 2,589. I've got 3 possible answers here for you. So you're going to work that out. You're going to pause the video, work it out, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to tell you which one is correct. Okay, so let's have a look. Is the answer 1,041? Yes, the answer is 1,041, because we've got 0 take away 9. We must next door change that 3 to a 2 in our tens column. We've now got 10 ones. We take 9 away, which means we've got one left over. We're now at 20 take away 80. We can't do that, not next door. But then becomes 12 tens, so we can take 8 tens away from that, becomes 4, and then we've got our 500s, take away 500 is 0 hundreds left over, 3 take away 2 is 1. Hey, 9,762 take away 1,887. You're going to have a practice here, so you're going to pause the video and have a go. Right, is the answer going to be 7,875, 6,885, 1,389? Let's have a look. It is 7,875. Okay, another one, 5,233. Take away 3,787. Pause the video here and we'll come back and see what the answer is. Okay, it is not going to be 1,526. Not 1,506. It is definitely 1,446. Okay, so you're going to have a go at an activity now. So our 1 star you'll be exchanging in 1 column. If you want 2 star you'll be exchanging more than 1 column. 3 star you'll be setting out, so I'm not going to show you how to set it out. It's just going to be a normal number sentence. You're going to set it out and you'll be exchanging more than 1 column, and our extra star is a missing number challenge for today. If you do need a little bit extra help, there is a little chart or a poster to remind you how to do our column subtraction, which will also be underneath this video.